Hi, I'm Dave Schrader from the Holzer Files and the Paranormal 60, and you're watching my friends. It's time now to go dark.
We go dark there. You.
Me.
30 minutes in the cooler.
I can do it.
So challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Oh my word.
Love you, cutie.
Bye. Oh my fuck.
And we're off. The Go Dark Dare has begun. Love you, cutie. Hey,
I love it.
do we feel bad?
Oh, well, no, I don't. Do you?
She's hollering about something.
That's all right. This is great. Do you feel bad? Tell us.
I'm the one who will have to hear about it afterwards.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Sorry about that. That was not planned. That went terribly bad. I can't even tell you how bad I feel. I would never do that to her or anybody. But it happened. Now we know. Now we just got to get her calmed down and squared away.
I feel like hot mess. Hot mess.
You composed now?
I think so. I think
Okay.
I just look terrible. I feel. It's okay.
We're going back to the basement.
Hmm?
Do another EVP session. And David's going to be a part of this EVP session down there.
Oh, my stomach's all sorts of upset now.
I'm sure. I am sure.
All right. Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Good.
David just turned on the music box again, so it calibrated itself. And we're going to leave that on. We're going to leave that REM pod on down there. And the camera running on all this and on the body cooler where it almost claimed a new one.
I'm telling you, I wasn't sure about that.
Alright. Let's go down and do what we gonna do.
All right. Basement, here we come.
You know exactly what's gonna happen. Mike's gonna see this and he's gonna say, what were you doing?
What'd you do to her? And Susan's gonna say, yeah.
Hello everybody, we're back. We're just gonna put some of our toys down here. I just heard a lot of noise in here, and it's not the rain.
Alright, we're gonna go set this up.
Yeah. It wasn't sounding like that a second ago.
Yeah, that's the latest thing off. It's hitting that air conditioner.
Ooh, I just got a weird smell.
There's gonna be a lot of that with me now.
You can talk to us as we're walking down the hallway. All right, so this is where we want to set up our camera.
I thought it was to the left.
This is where we want to put a REM pod. Yeah, we do want to put something in there also. I just realized what was on the floor.
It's a breathing. Oxygen.
For a baby.
Yeah.
So it went right up to their tiny little nose. We didn't even know this was in here.
What is it?
It's a
I can't
A
see.
breathing.
an
uh-huh.
it was giving breath to a baby.
Oh my gosh.
This is kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
this is a sad room. So all right. So we are in one of the radiology rooms.
Right. This is where I wanted you to come and see what you can pick up on. Earlier, Michelle and I were down here, and I just felt like I needed to put my hand on that gurney there, over here, and
Yeah, go ahead.
right here. And it didn't feel sad. It felt sorrowful, just very sorrowful. And the longer I held my hand on there, felt like it was female, a woman, and she was sorrowful, not so much for herself, but family, people she was leaving behind, because she was apparently passing on. And Michelle asked about her children, and I just felt like, all of a sudden, I just felt like I had the impression she was weeping. And so that was what I wanted you to come down here and see what you could pick up in this room. Okay, the REM pod right there, in the center of the bed right there. We're going to be able to hear that while we're in this area in the basement. But we'll see what the camera picks up. Okay, now Michelle's putting the EMF sensor right in the middle of the table.
Just EMF and some cat balls. We've got an experiment going on across the hall, so I really didn't want to do any kind of sound. So this will just be visual, a little visual experiment. The reports are, and hopefully we have the right room, I'm pretty sure we do, that one of the volunteers here refuses to come down here by herself because she has seen a man come out of this wall. And another team that was in here investigating, they got a photo or video evidence of a hand, just a hand. So we want to see what we get.
Where was the hand?
He just said like this wall, coming out of the wall
Coming
or
out,
near
okay.
the wall.
Okay.
He didn't touch too much, of course, we didn't want to know too much
Right.
either. So.
Right.
So feel free to come and touch these. You can touch the table like this. Light these up. This one's going to be a little harder to light up, which is good. You work really hard for it. And if you come near this, all these lights will light up. Your energy will do this.
I just got completely covered in goosebumps.
Not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Yep. Yep.
Covered.
Yep. Right, that camera right there, we're gonna leave set up pointing into the x-ray room where we just were. Looking at that wall where that face and hand and the man and all that was. So that's what we're trying to capture.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here, this is where I made the comment that this felt, was it busy or
Yeah,
what was
that's-
it I said?
I said busy.
There was
It's
something going on
yeah.
here.
I said it's like very busy.
Yeah, busy is what you said. And David just picked up on some energy here as well.
Can you make some of our equipment go off? Thank you. And I just want to make a note. There's no breeze through here at all.
No,
Oh God, no.
No,
It is
there's
still
no
and
air
hot.
moving.
It is.
no air moving at all.
In my mind, there's just no reason for that temperature to keep going off. Thank you. We do appreciate it.
If anybody wants to know what we're looking at here,
Okay, there's David right in front of me. He's got his IR turned off, don't you? Yeah. And I'm going to turn mine off and give you an idea of what we're seeing or not seeing with our own naked eyes. Here we go. You see him disappear? That's,
now if I move, you might be able to.
yeah, now we got your viewer screen on your camera. Yeah.
It's like next level dark.
Mm-hmm. If we didn't have these cameras and screens to look through and see, this is what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you. There's a smell.
yeah, right here.
It's chemical. It's like a chemical.
Yeah, it's not really like moldy, wet, damp. It's something else. Yeah, it's definitely right here.
Is it like an antiseptic or something?
Maybe, yeah.
Would ether have smelled? Would it have some sort of a fragrance to it?
I don't
Yeah.
think ether does.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, I don't know. That was not.
I'm not a chemical genius on this. So
I know as far as ether that you use on cars and trucks, it smells like alcohol.
Okay, that's definitely not that.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And for the record, I was talking about that. I thought I saw a figure. It was at the end of this hallway. It was down there where we just were.
Oh, earlier you mean
when we were on the tour?
Yeah,
We were down here just right in
yeah,
the junction here and just out of the corner of my eye, which it's hard to do with glasses too.
yeah, yeah.
But I thought I saw something down there.
Down here where we just came from.
This would be a good hallway, especially with her and her candy and everything here. We have those glow-in-the-dark balloons.
Okay.
We could just set them out here and put a camera on, and that will also, the whole, there's no wind, there's no air moving at all.
Well, you know, I thought about those balloons too, where they got that caution tape,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Was that not right down here?
No, that's in
That's first
It was
floor.
up there at one
Yeah,
time.
first floor.
Yeah, 'cause it was by the cooler.
You're right.
Just heard a big noise down this hallway.
It was just a really, really big noise.
That was big.
Yeah,
That was a big, big sound.
yeah, see. But that noise made me immediately think raccoon. There's nothing here.
Is there anybody in this room? We heard a noise.
Yeah, you made really big noise. Do it again. You got our attention and drug us, well, I should say, led us down here.
That sounded like a whoosh or something. Somebody walked by it. You know that sound you get right here. Oh man. Oh. I'm feeling it. I feel like there's somebody standing right here looking at me. Oh my gosh. David and Michelle are down in that hallway. They're in that room back through there. There's a couple of rooms back there. They're in there. Okay, whatever it was, feels like it has passed. Temperature has shifted again, going back up. I don't know. I still feel like we're being watched. Can't get over that feeling.
I checked that stairway when I was outside earlier. There's nothing there, concrete all the way down.
Are you getting something there?
There was a real loud noise down here.
That was my shoe on the floor. Did you tell what it sounded like?
Metal,
It was a big,
like these metal supports.
it's hot in here, it's just so hot.
There's 3 floors at Ashmore, right?
Third, yeah, where you
Yeah, other than the 3rd floor, I've never been anywhere so hot and just still. There is nothing.
No movement.
And even with the rain and this and that, there is nothing in here. Now I'm gonna set this down here. I'm gonna get a shot of this. I just set it here. Notice no movement. You've heard us say it all night. There's no air circulation. There's nothing. We've got a few different devices here. We're not going to be long. We just want to have a quick little talk. Okay, rolling on the Zoom. Rolling on the Sony. I'll lay this one right here. EVP, balloon, EVP, and up here we've got an EVP running on this camera as well. Okay. So whoever it is that is down here, let's talk.
Can you move this balloon just slightly? Just move it a little bit. Let us know you're here. We just want to have a conversation. We know you're down here.
You spoke to us earlier when Michelle and I were here, but David is here with us now too. Speak to him.
I would love to experience what they got to experience with you.
Can you make a big noise to let us know that you're here?
We know in order for you to do things, it takes a lot of energy. So we've brought a lot of it down here with us right now. Soak every bit of it up. Take it. Give us one last hoorah. And right there, that balloon we set in the floor will probably be the easiest for you. So walk up there and give that thing a kick.
Are you a nurse? Are you working down here? Are you a doctor? Can you show yourself? I know you're here.
You interacted with us earlier. Please do it again.
There's something touching the back of my calf, my left calf. Feels fuzzy. His foot is gone cold. Who touched my leg? I feel like there's something by that wrecking horse. I want to take this candy and put it down there by the horse.
Okay. Michelle's going to move that candy that she
It
brought
makes some noise
earlier.
here.
She's going to take it from the chair down to the rocking horse
I have
in the
some
doorway
candy.
down there by the balloon. She's going to lay it there.
This is for you.
This location we are in is where we got that Class A EVP earlier this
Come out and get your
evening.
candy.
Clear, audible voice. First time we've ever had one that clear, that good.
Can you move this balloon? It won't make any noises or anything. You can just move it. Nothing will bother you, I promise. Just let me know that you're here and that you see the candy. I'm gonna back away in case I'm scaring you. Maybe there's too many people down here.
That's possible. It seems like everything has gone quiet.
It is just quiet. Not even,
This is how it was on the other floors and everything.
not even a creak.
Everything is just quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play it back and listen to it now.
Okay, rolling on the Zoom. Rolling on the Sony. This one right here. EVP. Balloon. EVP. And up here we've got an EVP running on this camera as well. Okay. So whoever it is that is down here. Sounds like a little bit of a growl.
Yeah, there was something there before you even said anything.
Talked. You guys talked to him, so.
Mm-hmm. Sure was. And we were quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Talked to him, so. Rolling on the Sony. This one right here. EVP. Balloon. EVP. And up here we've got an EVP running on this camera as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
No, that was me breathing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. It's just after this. So whoever it
Right
is,
there.
Right there.
right over top of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is down here. Okay. So whoever it is
Right there.
Yep. Right there.
that is down here.
It's like, or something. Can you touch my leg?
Again.
Just right now.
Maybe if it's a little girl, it's attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's just like this. It's going on. I am pretty sure I saw a little hand right floor level with that rocking horse. Like she was crawling on the floor.
Really interesting.
Now, I don't know if I saw that in my mind, but I'm pretty sure I saw it with my eyes. You know how sometimes you get like flash images?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll start it. You do the same back, okay? Yeah, I heard it.
Back there.
And it still wasn't as big and loud as what we heard earlier.
It was there
Took
though.
us up back there.
Come closer, will you? Come closer. Knock.
You can touch one of us.
It's this area right here.
It really is. This is a highway, interstate highway.
Yeah.
I'm completely chilled out right now. I feel like just the last bit of energy is being drained out of me right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
I
having a
mean-
very hard time keeping my eyes open.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I just feel totally zapped.
No, it's time we wind it up then.
Yeah. You gave us enough. We definitely believe you are here.
And you can
Yes.
keep the balloon.
Yes,
It's yours.
balloon's yours.
And the candy.
All right.
I don't even know if I can make it.
Good night,
Good night, everybody. Thank
night.
you.
Old Hospital on College Hill.
Yes.
Good night, everyone who's still lingering here. We've enjoyed our visit with you. We've enjoyed our evening here.
Thank you for what you have given us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just remember, this is your place. You have to stay here now. You can't come home with us. But we'll come back and see you.
Something just.
Touch your head.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling something in that room?
No, I was just looking. The poster says healthy child and down to earth parenting, and
Yeah.
of course it's got the incubator. Oh,
Uh-huh.
well now you're just teasing us. You're just playing.
I
We
don't want
told
to
you we were leaving, and I'm covered in bumps.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
See,
They said that room right there.
my hair is standing straight
It sure.
up.
Look at
It
him.
is. I see that. Standing up. All right.
All right.
All right.
This
Good
is
night,
a wrap.
everybody. Good night, everybody.
It's a wrap for Go Dark at
That's right.
College Hill.
Yep.
What happened in that body cooler? My name's Michelle. I'm with Go Dark Paranormal, and I'm the one that had the experience in the body cooler at hospital on College Hill. We did not expect this to happen, and that's what's really important for everybody to realize when you are thinking about becoming a ghost hunter, paranormal investigator. Things get real. Things get real when you don't expect them. I believe that I had an attachment prior to this. I was having severe, terrible nightmares from the day that we came home from investigating at the haunted Hannah house in Indianapolis, Indiana. That investigation went fine. But when I got home, I didn't get to sleep 2 seconds and I started having nightmares. Vicious, awful, scary nightmares. These nightmares weren't just you fall asleep, you have a nightmare, you wake up, you think about it like, oh, that was kind of really messed up. That was scary. Okay, regroup, go back to bed. This is what was happening to me when I would have these nightmares. I wouldn't go to sleep. I was pulled into sleep, literally sucked into sleep. And then I would have these nightmares of some entity trying to take me. I could feel it all around me. It felt very dark. And I could feel it trying to suck me away. And I would try to make noises because I knew that I was dreaming, and I also knew that I needed to wake up. I was making any kind of movement, any kind of noise. And in my mind, I was making a lot of noise. But my husband couldn't hear me very much trying to wake up. But once he did hear me, then he would wake me up. And I would regroup, try to go back to sleep. Same thing happened. Same thing over and over and over and over again. So when we were at hospital on College Hill, and they had challenged me to get in the body cooler, I had no problems doing it. I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I knew that this was a possibility that this could happen. So I tried to play it off. I was very scared, but I tried to play it off that I was cool with it. I was going to do it. No big deal. I didn't want the guys to know that I was scared. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me do it. It would have been a no-go. We got in there, set me up. I heard knocking on the outside of the body cooler. The guys were nowhere near. There's no way there was anybody. Of course, we had cameras everywhere. There was knocking. There was something at my feet. And then all of a sudden, I went out. I went to sleep. And what I experienced was some sort of entity I don't know if I could visualize it as a hand, as a person. I don't exactly know, but it came from the bottom of the body cooler, which was where my feet was, all the way up. And it just shoom. And then I just tried to get out of that moment. I was making noises, and it's instant tears, crying. It's just hysteria because it's so frightening. So frightening. We didn't even continue the investigation. The guys were just beside themselves. So I think we went to the basement one last time, but my husband David was ready to call it off. We're done. This was bad. He felt terrible. I really wanted to go on with the investigation because I have to push through this. I want to do this. I'm looking for answers. I'm looking for reasons why these things happen. I don't want to just give up and quit. I've got to know why. I believe we have the attachment gone now. I'm pretty sure that this all originated from the haunted Hannah house in Indianapolis. And it just carried on with me because I really didn't know what was going on. And since then, I have educated myself. I know how to protect myself better. I know how to word my questions as an investigator. And I don't want to say I invited anything in. I didn't invite it. But I feel like maybe some of the words that I chose were not good. So I've learned a lot. And that's just part of being an investigator. We want to know we're there for a reason, but we have to know and we have to be prepared that these things are going to happen. They're going to happen, and we just have to be ready. So, yes, this was a very, very scary moment, but this is a very, very real moment. This stuff can really happen during an investigation, and you have to learn from it, and you have to try to recover from it. Thanks, guys.